Nayaswami Padma. And first, I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And I'm going to be sharing an excerpt today out of the autobiography of Swami Kriyananda called The Path. And he talks about his years with Paramhansa Yogananda. And today, this day of gratitude, putting all historical things aside, it's wonderful to have a day of gratitude that's acknowledged and so meaningful to people. And so along that theme, I found this quotation in The Path. Kriyananda says, "At Mount Washington, I found such inspiration in numerous disciples. Even today, I recall them with gratitude. I think of Mrs. Merck, later Sister Karuna. Well into her 80s, she worked hours every day in the garden. Ja, she would say sweetly in a thick Swedish accent, I love the flowers. They are my children." And I think of Mrs. Royston, also elderly. It was who told me of Master years earlier, he called Yogananda Master, running joyously out onto the platform. Her steadfast loyalty and unfailing good spirits epitomized Master's frequent instruction to us. Be ever even-minded and cheerful. And I just love this. I think we probably all have people in our lives who have that indomitable good spirit. Just, they are even-minded, they are cheerful, they have a positive outlook in everything that comes to them in life. They have a very genuine smile on their face. You know, this sense of gratitude for those people that when all is said and done, when we review the actions we've taken in our lives, the scenes, the people we've had in our lives, the people we've been close to, the people we haven't been close to, what we'll remember most of all is those who touched our hearts, those who uplifted us in some manner through a friendly smile, through a positive attitude, through their wisdom, through their service, their constant caring for others. These are the moments in our lives, in our hearts, that bring us toward gratitude. And gratitude involves an expansion of our own consciousness when we feel a sense of gratitude. Sometimes people ask me, how can I develop devotion for God? And one very important avenue of developing devotion is to think of things with a sense of gratitude, to appreciate the good things in our lives, to appreciate them even if there are very few of them, even if there's just one little glimmer of them. I don't have time to tell the story right now, but there's a story Yogananda used to enjoy telling about a woman who was just awful, just horrible. And she finally goes to hell, and in hell she sees this carrot and she hangs on to this carrot and it starts to lift her up. That's not the end of the story, but that's the point that I wanted to make, is that even in the worst of circumstances in our lives, or when our own consciousness is in the darkest, darkest place, there is always a light. And if we look for that light, then we will feel a sense of gratitude to God for absolutely everything that comes into our lives. Because in the end, absolutely everything that comes into our lives, if we can raise our energy above it, it will bring us closer to our own divinity in residence within each and every one of us. So joy to you on this beautiful day of Thanksgiving. Bye-bye now.